of Bay Area Children's Theater. And I want to welcome all of you to our very first preview of She Persisted, the musical. Now, what is a preview, you might be asking? A preview is an opportunity for us to try out this show before it actually opens. You guys are our test audience. You are the ones who get to help us figure out if everything's working. And in the case of a show like this, that can mean the lights, the sets, the costumes, the projections. So tonight, during the performance, because it's a preview, there is a possibility that Bree, our wonderful stage manager, can everyone say, hi Bree?
Hi Bree!
She's up there in the booth. There is a possibility that you will hear Bree say the words, hold please. And hold please is theater way of saying, uh-oh, something's not working. But we will fix it and we will move forward with the show. Now this might not happen, but it might. That's the excitement of a preview. So, during the performance, if there is no intermission, the show will last about 1 hour. Emergency exits are located there and there. If the emergency is that you need to use the restroom, please use that exit. Not that one, is that you will get to backstage. This show opens on Saturday and performs all the way through until March in Berkeley, Sunnyvale, and San Francisco. We are super excited to have the world premiere musical based on Chelsea Clinton's book right here at the Bay Area Children's Theater, and you guys get to be the very first people ever to see it. Enjoy the show.
Please follow me to the History Through Time exhibit.
Oh, that's us! Let's move it! It's moving, Where's Naomi? Oh, she'll be here. Naomi's always on top of things. Mom, I'm already late to school. No, don't get out of the car, Mom. I don't need a hug. Yes, it's all good.
It's perfect. It's definitely not perfect. I was supposed to be here at 8 on the dot. It's incredibly clear I clearly was not. Each morning I have my books all set up, but somehow this morning I couldn't get up. And when my mom asked, I burst out in tears, cause yesterday was my worst day in years. I read on my paper tons of turtles. It's an essay all about their hurdles. Thought I'd get praise for this, but my teacher said I'd mix them up with tortoises. Everyone laughed, I didn't do well. I wished I could crawl back into my shell. I'm expected to be so perfect every day, but sometimes my trumpet won't seem to play. At soccer, the other kids score every game, and writing and art are my hall of shame. My friend Juno wins whenever we race, like everyone's perfect gets shoved in my face. But sometimes things go free, and I dream I'm an astronaut floating in space. Yes, sometimes the world is at my feet, crystal sweet, and out among the stars I find my place. Then I crash back to perfect, not perfect by a long shot. Perfect I'll be, you won't, yes you'll see. I'll give it my best, I'll take my shot, and I'll be perfect. Probably not.
Oh, Naomi, there you are. Is everything okay?
Sure, perfect.
Hi, Naomi. I'm sorry about your turtles essay. Are you sure you won't do so terribly next time? And you probably won't burst out into tears again.
Let's not talk about it. I know one thing. Today is a field trip, and field trips do not have essays.
Okay, class, we have a super fun exercise to do. An essay!
What?
We are going through the History Through Time exhibit, 13 American women who changed the world. And for tomorrow, you'll be writing an essay on how these women inspired you to follow your own dream.
Why do we need a museum of women's history anyway?
Can't it just be history?
Women are history. They just often get left out. And there's so many more important stories to tell. In all of time, you think that I'm quite crazy to skip over George Washington's win, it's Zach's violin, or the drive of the first lunar rover. But time and again, the history of men jumps over attributions of persistent women with grit and vision who made epic contributions. Harriet Tubman led herself from slavery and saved hundreds more with her smarts and bravery. Oh, Nellie Bly, oh my, an undercover reporter. Clara Lemlich had factory workers support her. They're incredible, unforgettable women who changed the world.
And then there's me.
Helen Keller was blind and deaf by the age of 2, but earned herself a college degree before she was through.
Claudette Colvin
Took a stand when she sat on the bus and inspired Rosa Parks to fight for us. They're impressive. Let me stress this: women who changed the
I
world.
like to be liked and like to be great, but when I mess up, I kind of deflate.
There's
Margaret Chase Smith
noted booster of NASA.
Florence Griffin Joyner
Nobody has been faster. Then there's the ultimate, the best that has been seen, the queen. You know who I mean. Oprah! Oprah! As bright as kaleidoscope, yeah, more thick than a cinnamon milk, a dope as a rope of hope. Now bow down, can't be beat, and maybe some corkies are under your seat. Oprah!
Miss Chan really likes Oprah, huh?
Yeah, she really does.
Sally Ride was America's first woman in space.
Sonia Sotomayor,
The Supreme Court is her place.
Virginia Apgar,
Well, heck, she made the score.
Maria Tallchief,
Best on the dance floor.
Ruby Bridges.
Integrated schools. These women broke and they made all new rules. They're incredible, unforgettable women who changed the world. They changed the world.
I can't do this essay. It's impossible.
It's not that hard. You just write it.
yeah, besides, you already know what you want to be when you grow up. An astronaut.
I don't know.
Are you kidding? Hi, I'm Naomi. Blah, blah, blah. Planets, satellites,
Hey.
blah, blah, blah.
Neil Armstrong, Mary Jemison. May Jemison.
Exactly. And you're great at that.
I mean, I just don't want to say that it'll be something all amazing and then end up being a loser. And if I can't write an essay now, how am I going to do it in middle school, and then in high school, and then in college?
Whoa. We are only in the 4th grade.
But we do have a lot of essays ahead of us.
What are you guys going to write about?
I think I'm going to become a teacher or a pro soccer player.
I'm going to be an Instagram influencer and then president. Hey, will you follow me on Insta? I just had to convince my parents to get me a phone.
How did they do so much when I always seem to mess up everything that I touch? Why do I dissolve in tears? I wish I could be anywhere but here. Your wish is granted. That's more like it.
I have never had to face anything that could overwhelm the native optimism and stubborn perseverance I was blessed with.
Okay. Welcome, time traveler, to 1961, a great moment in women's history.
Wait, for real? Who are you?
You'll find out all in due time. Woo!
Well, that was weird.
Hola! Have you seen anyone with my plate of arroz con dulce? I'm sure it was my brother, but I need proof.
What? Where are we?
The Bronx. I sense you're surprised, which crosses you off as a suspect.
The Bronx, but I was just at the museum. Hey, I know you.
Yes, the great detective Sonia. No mystery is too hard, no adventure too adventurous. Nancy Drew wishes she had my head for clues. I can solve any problem.
Any problem?
Absolutely. You know what the key is?
I wish I did.
Persistence plus flexibility. If one thing doesn't work out, you find another solution. I read The Secret of the Old Clock. Its disappearance and Nancy Drew for a walk. Me, I knew it, could see right through it. 50 pages before Nancy knew. I'm on the bus to Abuelitas when they have closed off all the streets, 'cause there's construction, but that's no obstruction for a detective to detect a way through. I found a way there, you betcha. I just hopped on a bicicleta. I found another solution. There's more than one way to get resolution. A road may be closed, but another's exposed to view. And I will always find a way through.
Sonia, Ahi, listen to Dr. Fisher. He has something important to say.
Sonia, those times you fainted, you have diabetes. It's basically too much sugar in your blood. It's very serious. You'll have to take shots of insulin and watch what you eat.
I always watch what I eat. Otherwise, I drop it before it gets in my mouth.
I don't think that's what he means.
And you won't be able to be a detective. It's
What?
too dangerous.
I can't be a detective? What am I supposed to do now?
Find another solution.
Sonia, Perry Mason está pesando. I put it up for you.
Gracias, Mommy.
Wait, what's that?
You don't know the Perry Mason TV show? He's the greatest defense lawyer ever. He takes the hardest cases and solves them to defend the innocent. Wait a minute.
I think I sense another verse coming.
Lawyer takes up her cases and finds the evidence in surprising places. Her defenses make bad guys senseless, 'cause there's no way to cover their traces. I found another solution. This one involves the Constitution. Justice is cool. I can learn every rule. I'll chart another way there and find another solution.
Wow, you really do bounce back on things.
It's still hard, but sometimes you just gotta work around it.
I don't think I could do that.
You let me be the judge of that. Hey, judge! I like the sound of that. Well, I gotta go. I guess because of my diabetes, my brother can have my arroz con dulce. I'll just have to find a new favorite dessert. I'll find another solution.
That was the magic of time.
Who are you?
I, my little acorn, am time. I heal all wounds. A stitch of me saves 9. What
England.
Wait, those never happen. You're not really time at all, are you?
I am, I swear. Sort of. You know, father time, that's my dad. Mother time's my mom. I'm not as experienced. I keep getting all my facts and figures all muddled. Who knew history had so much history? But, so they handle the time-space continuum, and I handle birthdays, crazy hair days, field trips, but I can help you. I know I can.
Help me? How?
To be anywhere else, just as you wished. We take wishes very seriously here at Time, and Associates.
Available 24 hours, 8 days a week.
Yeah, and plus, if I can help you, maybe that'll convince my parents I can handle bigger problems like fixing that leaning tower of pizza. Why would anyone make a tower out of pizza anyway?
I think you need to do a little bit more research on that one. So what, I'm just supposed to keep traveling through time forever?
No, not forever. Just until you figure out your essay.
No, I can't.
What, you wanted to know how these women did what they did? Go ask them for yourself.
I think I feel a little sick to my stomach.
Oh, well, in that case.
Nobody, but nobody is going to stop breathing on me.
Who's she?
Dr. Virginia Apgar.
My mom's a doctor.
Oh, that's cool. But Dr. Virginia Apgar did it in the 1930s. Most women weren't allowed to go to college then. Forget about placing third overall in her medical school, which she did. She was trained as a surgeon, but her mentor told her not to go into surgery.
Dr. Whipple, you know I'm more than qualified to be a surgeon.
Qualified, yes. I haven't met a brighter, more determined doctor.
Time!
What?
What are you doing?
I'm stepping into the time stream. It helps me focus, get more information. Isn't it dramatic? Don't worry, I totally got this. As I was saying, more determined doctor, but...
But what?
There are too many surgeons in New York City, and it's the Great Depression.
What should I do?
Go into a field where you can change everything.
Which is? Anesthesiology.
Anna, who's a what's a week?
Seriously? You don't even know what you're saying. Anesthesiology is when they put you to sleep during surgery so that you don't feel pain and like move around and stuff.
Oh, I totally do that, totally do that. We have a crisis in surgery. We can't keep patients asleep long enough to handle very difficult operations, but you can make a difference, change everything. So, she went where the opportunity was. She became anesthesiologist-in-chief at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, the first woman to ever lead a department there. And then, she noticed something. Congratulations, it's a girl! Nurse, send her to the nursery.
Wait! Bring her back. She's not responsive. Blue, we need to get her more oxygen, now.
Whoa. That baby's going to be just fine because of Dr. Apgar.
That was amazing. How did you do it?
It was no big deal. I mean, for the baby it was. The moment we're born is probably the most dangerous in our whole life. But what I did, I stay curious and notice things. I've always been curious. When I was a girl, I built radios with my dad.
Hey, I saw you earlier.
Good noticing. You know what I noticed? Nobody even looks at the baby after it's born. They just say congratulations and send it off to the nursery.
But what would you even look for? I mean, all babies look the same to me, just wrinkly and crying.
It's pretty easy, really. I made a score that tells you more. In those first few beats, a baby comes alive. What you will get, a data set. Just look at these 4 things. No, let's make it 5. You look at A for appearance. Does baby look too blue? P, check the pulse. 100 beats or so will do. G for a grimace. It's a good sign if they cry. A for activity. Do they reach for the sky? And let's check our respiration. That means breathing, lung inflation. It's a sensation and inspiration for the entire categories, give the baby a score of 0, 1, or 2. Then add them all up. If a baby scores 7 or higher, they're doing great. 4 to 6 will help them along. 0 to 3, I call that an emergency. Help! You've got a test. It's your first test, and we so want you to pass. You couldn't study, you're just born, but we'll promise that we'll get it over fast. You can cry, it's alright, 'cause that's what healthy babies do. And when we're done starts the fun, you can get on with being you. So look at A for appearance, does baby look too blue? P, check the pulse, 100 beats or so will do. G for a grimace, it's a good sign if they cry. A for activity, do they reach for the sky? And let's check our respiration, inhalation, demonstration. And my name is the inspiration for this medical sensation. A-P-G-A-R, know how well you are. Shout it near and far. Go for 10!
She wasn't even trying to invent anything. She was just curious and spoke up.
Precisely.
But staying curious, that's supposed to help me with my essay? At essays, I'm just hopeless.
No, don't say that. There's always hope. In fact, you'll find it up ahead. Now I gotta go. I fly when I'm having fun.
Oh, great! Now I'm alone and lost in time with homework. Way to be a big help, time!
No problemo, call me anything.
Hope. Time said I'd find hope. I don't feel hope. I feel cold. Why is it so dark in time travel? Are those crickets? Is that... Who's there?
I should fight for my liberty as long as my strength lasted.
Oh, wow. You're Harriet Tubman.
Shh, quiet. You want to let the whole world know? I got a bounty on my head, $40,000 strong.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
If you're with me, you shush. Understand? Anyone finds us and we're taken south, I make them kill me first. But don't you worry. I haven't lost a single passenger yet. Not about to now. There's a station up ahead.
A station on the Underground Railroad?
Hush, I said. Run, child, through the stream. Take a few breaths. You're safe. They've headed down the road toward town.
Are we?
You're safe. What's your name? I can't call you child all the way to Canada.
Naomi.
Naomi. I like that. Mine is
Harriet. I know.
My given names are Aminta. They call me Minty. My parents come from the Ashanti people, the Ashanti Empire.
I didn't know that. Wait, you said Canada?
650 miles to St. Catharines, Ontario.
We're gonna walk to Canada, but I thought the North had free states.
There's free, and then there's free. You ever heard of the fugitive slave law? They can pick you up in any state in the Union and send you right back into slavery. You don't get a day in court, even if you're a free citizen.
How do you keep doing it? How do you keep going?
How could I not? Tell you the truth, I have hope. I find it in a bird singing, the song that it's bringing, the music fresh as the air. I find it in the side of a mountain with stars beyond counting. The truth that we all belong there, that's where I find hope. That the good in all of us can prevail. I have hope. If we strive, learn, and love, we will not fail. When I crossed that line to Pennsylvania the first time, free, I looked at my hands to see if I was the same person. There was such a glory over everything. The sun came like gold through the trees and over the fields, and I felt like I was in heaven. I find hope in the smile of a child who's gone a bit wild, can't be reconciled to sit still. Some find it in the Lord above, the people they love, a dream they have to fulfill. And I have hope that the best of us hold steady and stand. I have hope we will build the bridges to the promised land. I have hope while the mean and spiteful use their might to keep others helpless or filled with hate. At the end of the darkness there is light. At the end of the desert gardens await. I have hope. I will walk the hard path with my passengers behind me. I have hope. The dark 100 times, but I know the light. Yes, I know the light. Lord, I know the light. Yes, I know the light will find me. I have hope. The way may not be easy, but the task gets done. I have hope. There's a place for all of us under the sun. The winds may look bleak, though you may feel weak. When it all seems wrong, we'll pull you along. Have hope, hope, I have hope, hope, I have hope. Thank you. I will keep hoping, but my problems seem kind of small compared to yours. Well, you're kind of small. It makes sense. Each person's got her own road. You'll find your way on yours.
How do you know?
Haven't lost a passenger yet. This must be your next stop.
Well, I understand now. The least I can do is try. Oh, hey, look, it's Sonia. She's all grown up now. When are we?
I'd say about 1974. She's a student at Princeton University, which is, well, quite impressive for a poor girl from the Bronx.
Hey, Sonia! Sonia! Hi!
Hello. I'm sorry. I'm just not focused well right now.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? That's the door to the president of Princeton. I can't go in there and confront him, can I?
I don't know.
But on the other hand, there's only 27 Puerto Rican and 31 Chicano students out of the whole college, out of thousands of students. We need more representation. He needs to hear that, right?
I definitely
But
think
who am I to go in there and talk to the president of Princeton? Maybe I should just let it work out on its own and not make a fuss. No, really, I need an answer this time.
Oh, well, I mean, you're going to be on the Supreme Court someday, the highest court in America. Of course you can go in there.
Supreme Court? court. There's never been a female justice on the Supreme Court.
Actually, there have been 4, including...
Oh!
Naomi, this is 1974. The first woman doesn't get appointed until 1981.
I'm just working hard to be a lawyer, maybe a judge one day.
I think you can go further than that. And anyways, you're always so convincing to me. Just go talk to him. And I don't know, be Sonia.
I do know how to do that. Thanks, Naomi.
Okay, go.
Hello, Miss Sotomayor.
Sotomayor, sir. With all due respect, Princeton needs to change. There is not one Puerto Rican or Chicano professor, not one class on Puerto Rican or Chicano cultures.
I'm sorry, but I can't just hire faculty because you asked me to. This is the way it is.
Respectfully, it's not the way it should be. On behalf of the Latino students here, I'll be filing a letter of complaint.
You go right ahead.
I can't believe I just did that.
You were amazing. But he said no, though.
I heard. We don't have change yet, but the key word is yet. We'll just have to find...
Don't tell me. Another solution.
It's not enough to say that it's always been this way. We have to be heard, and it's plainly absurd to ignore half the world every day. Hey, we'll find another solution. Avanzaremos la institución. They told me no, but I'm not letting go today.
Adelante!
Buscaremos otro camino. A ver el mundo que yo imagino. Break through the wall that would hold back us all and find another way. I'll find another solution.
Bye, Sonia! But what good is a letter of complaint if they're just gonna keep doing what they're doing?
Actually, in response, they added a class in Puerto Rican history and recruited more of what we now inclusively call Latinx students and faculty. Thousands in the years since he walked in that door. Princeton University, founded in 1746, changed because Sonia from the Bronx spoke up.
Huh.
Okay, feel like I'm really hitting my stride here. Pow, Supreme Court Justice. Bam, medical innovator. You want to meet an undercover reporter or one of the sparks of the civil rights movement?
Can we just wait a minute?
What, am I doing this whole magical journey thing wrong? I can do better, I swear.
No, it's not that. I just need a little,
Time. Ta-da!
Ha. These women are amazing. But every time I think about writing my essay, it just seems impossible. And I know I should push through, but I just wish I had somebody to talk to about this.
How about an adult you trust, like your teacher?
Miss Chan? Well, she's nice, but isn't that like cheating? Like I already failed?
What? No, it's her job to help you.
It's like I'm supposed to be perfect in everything already, or at least really, really good. Otherwise, why even do it?
Nobody can be perfect at something the first time. There is no perfect. Good enough is perfect.
It doesn't feel that way.
I think you need to learn to love yourself even when you fail.
Hey, I love myself. Well, I like myself. Most of the time.
Oh! Let me introduce you to someone who really knows how to do it.
Who's that?
When anyone tells me I can't do anything, I'm just not listening anymore.
Hey, I know her. That's Florence Griffith Joyner. She won the Olympic gold medal for running.
4 of them. For the last 30 years, she's held the records for the fastest woman to ever run ever in the 100 and 200 meter dashes. And she designed her own running gear. You think I'd look good in a one-legged running suit?
She's just a winner, I guess. But what's she got to do with me?
Come on, we're running too.
What?
Do you see what she's doing? Strong legs, relaxed, at high speed, never looks back. This is crazy. Am I running in the Olympics in slow motion?
At the end of the turn, Griffith ahead, holding the lead on Audie, approaching the finish.
And of course she's gonna win. Not so fast.
And it's Valerie Briscoe in first, Florence Griffith second, and Marlene Audie in third.
Wait, I need a medal. Where's my medal? Wait, she came in second? Did you just cheat to win? Nope, true story. She won silver in the 1984 Olympics, then silver again in the 1987 championships. She'll have to wait a whole year at a shot at the Olympics again. Oh look, she's at home training. Go talk to her.
Excuse me, Miss Flojo?
Oh, it's Florence, sweetie.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course, but make it speedy. I have to get back to my job at the bank.
You work at a bank?
Sure, I need to make money to live, right? I train in the morning, at lunch, and after work.
But I thought you were just a natural athlete.
Well, when I first started, my technique was all wrong. I mean, I had to work hard to get this fast. I run 4 miles a day, I lift weights for my legs, I practice my starting push-ups.
Those are amazing fingernails.
You like? Red, white, and blue. And this one's gold. I got disqualified from a relay once because they said that my nails were too long. Heck with that, I like my nails. So what's your question?
When you lose, I mean, come in second, how do you keep going? I mean, how do you know that you're good enough? Well, okay, of course you're good enough. But how do I know?
Sweetie, you're good enough too. You're great, no matter where you are. And if you're not your #1 fan, who will be? Let me tell you something. These painted nails are not details, they are my soul singing joyously. The way I run or the clothes that stun, they are my own kind of poetry. Tell the world I'll take my time to make my own self right. Deep inside I know I'm fine. In fact, I'm taking flight. I'm gonna run my race and show my face. Let people say what they'll say. I'm gonna be myself and see myself. Negative thoughts get out of my way. I'm gonna cross the line and be just fine. I know myself enough to keep on. I will push my limit in under a minute and become a phenomenon. Those outside voices, I just don't listen. People questioned my record, said I was helped by a strong wind. So you know what I did? I ran it again, and I broke the record again. People said I couldn't run with my nails. I added jewels to them.
Nice!
When voices rant and say you can't, that comes from other people who don't know. They're working through their own stuff too. Don't let that keep you from where you should go. Keep it positive instead. Stay straight on your track. The finish line is up ahead. Don't ever look back. And run your race. Don't stand in place. Ask yourself what you want to do.
I wanna go myself and show myself and make the possibilities true. I'm gonna run my race and show my face. Let them say what they'll say. I'm gonna be myself and see myself. Negative thoughts get out of my way. Let's have some fun, 'cause we have won when we run the best race that we can. What's inside us will surely guide us. I'll be my own #1 fan.
It's not about being the best. It's about being your own personal best. I've got more work to do.
To run my race. I can do this. Positive thoughts. Here we go.
You can't be what you can't see.
Hi. Want to come with me?
Where are you going?
Space. Not directly. We've got a lot of work first. The mission leaves June of 1983. You up for it?
You mean like really go to space, like zero gravity, look back at the Earth?
That's the plan.
You must have been dreaming about this your whole life.
Not really. I wanted to be a pro tennis player.
Wait, so you mean that I don't have to decide right now what I want to be? I don't have to be perfect at it already?
Of course not. You don't have to be perfect at anything. You can mess up and grow and learn. You know what else you can do?
What's that?
Dream. Let's go.
Welcome to astronaut training. Cadets, please report to your classroom. Classroom?
Oh, you bet. Lots of studying to do. There's physics and mechanics, both orbital and earthly. There's space medicine to learn in case someone feels worsley. There's neutral buoyancy, that's zero G to you and me.
G to you and me.
Payload deployment, life support employment, and Earth observation for your enjoyment. And isn't it cool to work for your dream? Yeah, isn't it cool? The stars are closer than they seem. I've got lots of work to do to get where I'm going, but I'm gonna enjoy the ride, working for my dream.
There's all this to learn, and I thought I had homework.
And that's just the classroom side. Now we've got the physical test.
The what now?
Buckle in the capsule, they'll jerk you and they'll shake you. They wanna see if weightlessness and rocket thrust will break you. There's motion sickness too, feel the quickness, ooh, makes your stomach wanna turn to goo. There's ice formation, heart palpitation, so maybe someday we'll be on a space station. And isn't it cool to reach for the stars? Yeah, isn't it cool? Maybe you'll see Earth from afar. I got lots of work to do to get where I'm going, but I'm gonna enjoy the ride, reaching for the stars.
Thank goodness that's over.
Over? Not yet. Now's the worst part. We have to face reporters.
Miss Wright, what will it be like to be a woman in space?
Well, is it different to be a woman on Earth?
Miss Ride, as the first American woman in space, are you gonna be able to handle it? Are you going to cry?
Hey, that's not cool.
I'm going to do my job.
Why did they ask such silly questions?
You know, that's the first smart question I've heard today.
3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Now it's time to blast off. Cast off your fears. Feel the rockets roar you out of the atmosphere, into the stratosphere, and finally into space. In space, things go free, and I am an astronaut floating in dreams. Somehow the world is at my feet, crystal sweet. The stars surround me as Earth's beauty beams. Want to see something really cool? I helped develop the space shuttle's mechanical arm, but it's frozen from how cold it is in space. But if we adjust it and point it at the sun will melt the ice. That was amazing! Thanks. I thought so too. Isn't it cool to work for your dream? Isn't it cool to reach for the stars? Isn't it cool? It's not as far as it seems. Isn't it cool? Maybe you'll be first on Mars. Isn't it cool?
I can do this. I can do this.
You can do this. Hey,
That means I did it too.
well, smell us, Copernicus. Let's get back to your field trip.
How many letters have to be in our essay? Do we have to read it out in class?
And how are we supposed to be like them anyway? I mean, we're just kids, and they're super famous grown-ups.
Oh no, Naomi, don't. Remember what Florence Griffith Joyner said? Those voices, think positive ones.
I'm trying.
Remember what Sally Ride said? You can dream.
I know, but Bailey's right. I'm just a kid. It's one thing when you're a grown-up, but it's different when you're a kid. It's just too hard.
You don't have to be perfect. You can just try.
But I'm just one little girl. What can one girl do? I can't.
You can.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Just leave me alone.
Okay. Maybe I gave up. Maybe I failed too then. Maybe I should just give up and go home. You know what? No. I'm persisting. You don't think a kid can do anything to change the world? You just watch.
Where are you taking me?
New Orleans, 1960. You'll see what a little girl can do.
I can't do this right now. I need to stop.
Hi. I'm Naomi.
I'm Ruby.
Are you okay?
I can't keep doing it every day. All the screaming and the rock throwing. I'm scared.
People are throwing rocks at you. Who?
Them! All those white people screaming. The first time I saw the crowd, I thought it was Mardi Gras. There were so many people. Then it turned out they were yelling at me.
Where are you going?
The first grade. The school's only ever had white students before. They don't want me going to the same school with them.
People are throwing rocks at you because you're going to the first grade? Well, I'm in the 4th grade. I'll go tell them a thing or two.
Don't! My mother said it's best to ignore them. But they're so mean. You see the ladies up front? They're called the cheerleaders. They're the worst. One said she was gonna poison my food. Another had a coffin with a little black doll in it.
That's awful.
I love my teacher though. But I'm the only student in my class.
The only one? Why?
Well, they made up a test. And they made it really hard because they didn't want any of the Negro kids to pass it. But I passed it anyway. 3 other girls and I. But they're at another school. I hear some white students come too, but they're in a different class.
But where's the rest of your school?
They stay home to not be with me. Sometimes I just want to stop, you know? When I'm alone and I'm afraid, frozen in place, invisible as a ghost. I stop a moment, not so sure, dry the tears from my face, pry my eyes from the floor. It's hard in so many I walk on.
to it.
My mama says, always hold your head up high.
Walk on, I walk on.
You don't belong here!
I'm a boy. I walk on.
Everybody's got a place in life. Nobody was born to be denied. So let's walk on. Let's walk on.
That was the bravest thing I have ever seen. No more excuses. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to try. Maybe I'll fall or maybe I'll fly. I don't need 100 on every test. I just have to aim for my personal best. Whenever I'm scared, I'll breathe and push through. It's not about perfect, it's about what we do. Okay, time. I'm ready. You did it. I'm ready to go home.
Your wish is granted. Leaning Tower Pizza, here I come.
Oh, Miss Chan.
Oh, hi, Naomi. Are you ready to go into the exhibit?
I've already been to the exhibit.
What? We just left you.
No, Miss Chan, I was wondering if you could help me with my essay.
Of course.
I think I know what I want to write about. I love the idea of being an astronaut. And maybe someday I want to be something else, but right now that's a goal that I really want to work toward. And I know that there are huge obstacles, but you can't be so afraid to fail that you don't even try. And if you do fail, you can still love yourself. Like Harriet Tubman, I will have hope. And like Florence Griffith Joyner, I will work toward my personal best. And when I'm stuck, I can just find another solution, like Sonia Sotomayor. And like Sally Ride, I will dream. And like Ruby Bridges, I will walk on.
Wow. Very nice. You didn't need my help after all.
I did it.
But you know it's not due until tomorrow.
Oh, well, you could always give me extra credit for getting in a little early.
Nice try. I just have to ask, what changed? Why did you see all of this?
I just needed a little time. I never knew I had such doubt, such fear in myself, afraid to speak my dreams. I saw a champion standing out, a woman speaking up, a girl who walked past the screen. It's hard in so many ways, but I'll keep thinking one small phrase. Walk on, we walk on, we step out of the dark to the light, to the fight. We walk on, we walk on, bring it on, right or wrong.
have been laughed at, insulted, pushed aside. I take a moment, hear a song.
I find my voice and show the pride I have inside.
It's hard in so many ways, but we'll keep thinking one small phrase. Walk on, we walk on. We will not be ignored, not afraid anymore. We walk on, we walk on. We insist, we resist, nevertheless we persist. We walk on, we walk on. Everybody's got a place in life. Nobody was born to be denied.
So if anyone ever tells you no,
If anyone ever tells you your voice isn't important,
Or your dream is too big,
Remember these women.
they persisted.
And so should you.
so let's walk on. Let's walk